Let's talk about some more cities from a Lakota Teospai perspective. Now, we're going to talk about the Middle East, since everybody talks about it today. We're going to talk about the First Temple era and the city of Jericho, because the Jews crossed over the River Jordan into Israel for the first time. That's the first time the Jews made it into the Promised Land that was promised them by Jesus. Jesus dried up the River Jordan, and they passed into Israel on dry ground. And then they built a little altar there, and they actually, oh no, it wasn't an altar. It was not an altar. They just wore stones around their necks and a necklace or something to like commemorate that they could cross over the River Jordan on dry land. So then, once they conquered Jericho, that's the first city in the Promised Land, Israel, that they conquered. The city of Jericho is translated as Fragrence. Now you can translate the city Jericho into Lakota if you want to speak about, the First Temple era. Jews want to build a temple, and it's their main temple in their whole land of Jerusalem to worship God. And this temple is built on Mount Moriah, which is also the Temple Mount. It's the same place where Abraham was about to sacrifice his son Isaac as the Lord commanded him to do. Of course, an angel stopped him. So that is the same place where we're talking about the temple. Israel invades. The Jews cross into Israel. They conquer Jericho first of all, and they're going on to build their first temple. The first temple was destroyed. The second temple was built. The second temple was destroyed, and now this relates to the modern day. We're in the Third Temple era. Israel exists again the third time, and then Israel is going to build their third temple on the Temple Mount, which is Mount Moriah, which is the threshing floor of Arana, which is the same place where Abraham was going to sacrifice his son Isaac, and he was going to until the angel stopped him, of course, from doing so. So now, oh yes, the city of Jericho, the First Temple era. Now you can talk about the eras and what's going on. Jericho means fragrance in the English. It's translated as fragrance or fragrant. So then if you want to say the city of, or the place of fragrance in Lakota, place is Oyanke, and then fragrant could be Washtemna, or just scent is Omna. So place with fragrance, you'd say Oyanke, Omna, Kici in Lakota to translate the city of Jericho. And then that's connected to the modern times, so you can use this phrase as you wish and preserve the Lakota Teospai perspective in the language.